Hey everybody, Jenny here, and I wanted to say thank you for joining me tonight on my first ever live webinar. And the reason I'm doing this live webinar is to share with you a little bit about coaching and a little bit about me and why I have decided to pursue coaching. I'm sorry, this is my first time doing a live webinar, so I'm trying to get the right lighting here so everybody can see me. Okay. So a little bit about me is I have been coaching for it'll be 2 years in March, but I've been really coaching and helping others since about October of last year, so a little bit over a year. And I'm an Emerald coach. I have been an Emerald coach with Beachbody since August of last year, so a little bit over a year. And I'm continuing to grow my team, which is why I wanted to do a live webinar to share my passion about coaching, why I love coaching, and what coaching has done for me. So I'm gonna touch on some things, and there'll be some things that I'm just gonna skim over because some of the numbers won't necessarily make sense to you now, but that's something we will talk about. And then when you join my team, we'll go more into deep with that. So, like I said, I've been an Emerald coach for about a little bit over a year. It was a year in August, September. I don't really remember. I am a full-time working mom of two. My daughter is 5, my son is 3, and my husband is currently not home right now, so I have the kids upstairs. So if you hear any extra background noise, that could be why, but hopefully we'll be able to take care of this. I've been married for 5 years, and I always had a passion for helping people, whether it be in a job, employees that were underneath me, or employees that needed help in the corporate world that I have. I've just always felt like there was something more for me, and more about just helping others and taking care of me while doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and get my presentation going. So let me get this going. Okay. Let me see. Okay, it looks like it's going on right now. So basically my presentation is going to be become physically, mentally, and financially fit through coaching. My team is the Dream Catchers, and these are some of my team members that I have. The picture in the right is my husband and I. He is one of my coaches. There's John, there's Amy, and then there's MJ. Who am I? Like I said, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I work full time. I wasn't always into fitness. I wasn't always into health. I struggle with depression. And like I said before, I always knew that there was something more for me. When I say I wasn't always into fitness, is I'd go through spurts where I wanted to work out really hard in the gym, and I wouldn't leave the gym until I burned a certain amount of calories, or I had a certain amount of minutes that I burned. And I wasn't always into health. I mean, I paid attention to what I ate, but I didn't really know what worked with it. So I would go and kick my butt at the gym for 2 hours, and then I would go eat Burger King afterwards. Yeah, I'm working out, but I'm not doing the benefits with it. I have overcome an eating disorder, and that is kind of linked with depression. I hit a rough patch in my life, and I turned to food to take care of it, and then I would throw up, and then I would eat more, and then it was just kind of like a vicious cycle. And then there were other times where excuse me, there were other times where I would not eat because I always felt like if I was skinnier, if I was prettier, that people would like me better. So I have an emotional link to food, which I also have an emotional link to working out. And I've tried different things before. And when coaching came across the way, I kind of turned away toward it. I was like, oh, I could do this on my own. And there was one day that I looked in the mirror and I didn't recognize the girl looking back at me. Yeah, it was me, but I didn't recognize her. So I knew I had to do something different for my life, for my 2 kids in this picture. They are my everything. My family is my everything. So what is Team Beachbody all about? Self-love, financial freedom, team culture, accountability, friendships, positive energy, motivation, and empowerment. I have made some really good friends since I've started coaching, and I've met them through accountability groups. I've met them through just randomly being paired with them. Um, Having somebody help you reach your goals that are on the same goals as you really helps keep you going. And you learn about self-love because you're working on yourself the whole time from the inside out. Financial freedom. We are able to get fit and help others and get paid for it. I'll go more into that later. Positive energy. Anybody that you meet as a Beachbody coach is probably the most positive person you'll ever meet in your life. If they aren't positive, then they're not doing something right that goes along with all that, because when you work out, you feel better and you just have more positive energy in the endorphins. And we're all about empowerment of helping each other. Okay, now I'm going to describe a little bit of characteristics of a coach versus a non-coach. I'm going to go with who isn't a coach first. A fitness expert, nutritionist, personal trainer, at your goal weight, sales expert, business savvy, perfect, the same, negative. Those are all things that people think they need to be, or some of those things that they need to be in order to be a Beachbody coach. And that's not the case. Who is a coach? Somebody who's a leader, somebody who's a motivator, regular people like me and you, moms and dads, students, working full time, staying at home. And the biggest thing, not afraid to dream. You want to have a dream that you're always working for. People, we have to be real in order to help real people. If you think that being a Beachbody coach is about sales, that's not true. We are in the business of sharing. We are sharing what's working for us to help other people. And some fears of coaching, which is some of these that I experience, no one will want to join me. I'm afraid of what others think of me. I don't have sales experience. I don't have any Facebook friends. I won't have enough support or training. I don't have time. I'm not at my goal weight or in shape, and I'm not a fitness or nutrition professional. So no one will want to join me. I was afraid that nobody ever wanted to listen to anything I said. Now that I've been sharing in people's lives and the information that I'm sharing is of value to them, they're paying more attention to what I have to say, and they consider me a go-to person of, hey, I'm thinking about swapping out this recipe. Can you help me? I'm afraid of what others will think of me. That is huge for me. I always wondered what people thought of me, and I was always afraid to share what was going on. Excuse me. My first picture of 21 Day Fix, I lost 6 pounds and 8.5 inches. I didn't show anybody for 6 months. And I didn't even show my friends first. I showed it to strangers in a mom's group to see if anybody was interested. So I was definitely afraid of what others would think of me. And now I know that that was holding me back, because if somebody doesn't like what I have to say or doesn't like what I have to post, they don't have to look at it. I don't have sales experience. Perfect, because we don't need sales experience. We are in the business of sharing. I don't have any Facebook friends. The top coach for Beachbody had 50 Facebook friends when she started, years in a row. So it doesn't matter how many friends you have. What matters is the relationships that you build with the people that you are connecting with. I won't have enough support and training. That's not true. We offer multiple different groups of training, multiple calls. It depends on how hard you want to work. If you want to be a hobby coach, which is you just putting your foot in the water, discount coach, you save money on the products because you love Shakeology or the workouts, or you want to go all in and be a coach. you will get the support at the level that you decide that you want to be. I don't have time. That is something I always thought I didn't have enough time for me. But when I made time for me, everything else started to fall in place because I was taking care of me. I probably spend 1 to 2 hours a day working on coaching. Some days it's more than others. It depends on what I have going on in my personal schedule week, depending on if I can get my group set up. There are some coaches out there that have personal assistants that do a little bit of the data entry, setting up their groups or whatever for them. But, and then that gives them more time to focus on the team. I'm not at my goal weight or in shape. When I first started, I weighed 35 pounds heavier than I am now. I don't want to share the number because I cried when I looked at the scale. But since I've been doing this, I've lost 35 pounds and over 45 inches, and I've been able to keep it off. And it's not about being at your goal weight or in shape. It's about being where you're at to be happy with. Am I where I want to be? No. Am I working towards that? Yes. I'm connecting with people who are on the same journey or at a different point in their journey. They are connecting with me because I have the real struggles. I share my struggles. I share my successes. I share my fears. I share my triumphs. I mean, if what I'm sharing that I didn't want to get up in the morning and work out is helping one person work out, then I'm doing my job. That, like I said, that I felt like I'm always need to help people and that I'm doing something for a bigger purpose. I'm not a fitness or nutrition professional. That's okay. We can help you with that. And as you get more comfortable with the plans and the eating and the workouts, you figure out what's going to be good for people. You talk to them. You build a relationship to see what's good for them. How this business works. Challenge groups. I like to call them accountability groups. Challenge groups it's a place filled with motivation, inspiration, love, knowledge, and the support needed to reach goals that you've dreamed of, and non-judgmental. It's a place where you're safe. You're able to share what your struggles are and share what's really working for you, because somebody else might be struggling with that. And if you have a tip that can help them, then that will help them get on their way. Accountability groups, I like to say instead of challenge groups, is because challenge, people look at it as that it's a hard thing to do. Accountability is more of its motivation, keeping you on track with what you're doing. So that is basically how this business works. You get people to join your challenge group, they work out, drink some Shakeology, you guys become friends, you decide to help as many people as you can together. Some of the different programs and products we have Shakeology. There is 7 flavors now. The 6 on here is chocolate vegan, strawberry, tropical strawberry, vanilla, greenberry, and now they have cafe latte, which I actually think tastes like a Frappuccino from Starbucks, except without the whipped cream. There's lots of different products. All 6 of these programs on this page: Country Heat, 22-minute hardcore size, PiYo, 21-day fix, and 21-day fix extreme. I have tried, and they've all done different things for my body. Country Heat was a good cardio workout. I think I had the best visual results with that one. 22-minute hardcore was hardcore. It was really hard for me. And I feel like I had the best numbers results. 21-day fix is where I first started. And that's when I fell in love with Beachbody and the products and Shakeology. And that's when I decided to become a coach. Some of the other things that we have is the Boost Focused Energy. I drink that when I need a little pick-me-up if I don't want to have any coffee, or if I need a little boost in the afternoon. It's all natural, and it doesn't give you the after feeling of if you like take a 5-hour or an energy drink or whatever. It doesn't give you that feeling. Power Greens, I love. I put that in my shake every day. My husband puts it in his shake every day. Just helps make sure that I get my extra boost of greens in for the day. And then the digestive health. I haven't tried that, but I was told it helps make your digestive system more regular if you are having issues with that. I have not need to try that, so I don't need to try that one. But I have had some people use that with some of their toddlers. They put a little bit in there to help them go as their. What I've learned is when you are potty training a child, they don't always want to go to the bathroom, and they're especially afraid to go number 2. So this helps them. That little picture with the computer, that's Beachbody On Demand. Love it. It gives you a way to try different programs. I have completed Chalene Extreme with the Beachbody On Demand feature, and I'm also working on Turbo Kick with the Beachbody On Demand feature. I can do the whole program while doing it online, and that's something. Beachbody Performance. I know people like to use the Recover and the Energize. I personally don't have any experience with that, but I do know that Energize, I had my sister try it, and she likes a pre-workout, so she tried that and said it kept her pushing for what she needed to accomplish. We also offer different tools to help you work out: mats, weights, ankle weights, wrist weights, gloves, resistance bands. And another product we have is called the 3-Day Refresh. It basically helps you get your body on track for reduced bloating, cravings, all that stuff. I have done the 3-Day Refresh. I lost 2 inches and like 3.5 pounds. And then unfortunately, I didn't take my pictures, but I did do it, and I was very successful at it. So that is some of the products and programs. The evolution of Beachbody. As you can look at this timeline, it shows different things that have happened with Beachbody. We started out with Insanity, Shaun T, one program I think that I'm afraid to ever try. And then they came out with Chocolate, Shakeology, and Greenberry. Those are the first 2. And then you can see Chalene is on Turbo Fire. And then we go to the Asylum, 2011 to 2012, where we have the Body Beast and then Les Mills Combat. We get some more flavors of Shakeology. Then we go to 2013, where we have Tony Horn with P90X. Oh, he was back around 2011. And then we have T25, 2014, 21-Day Fix comes out. And then we have Pio, and then 21-Day Fix Extreme in 2015. The Booster entered. Size, Shaun T, Hammer and Chisel. Hammer and Chisel. And then, you can't do that on the computer. And then we have more flavors of Shakeology coming in. Autumn Calabrese launched her Fixate cookbook, which I have, and I've tried recipes. And then in early 2016, early this year, we did 22-minute hardcores. Country Heat came out. Then we just had Core de Force come out, which is the newest program, and it's MMA style, and it's super fun, and a lot of people are seeing really good results on it. So that is going to be my next program after I finish Turbo Fire. So let's talk about money. This little diagram here talks about what you could make at that level. You start out as a coach, then you work your way up to Emerald when you have an active coach on each side, and then a Ruby is you have active coaches, but you don't have a full team yet. And then Diamond is when you have an Emerald on each side with 4 coaches. So, I mean, this is a little bit confusing. That's more that we'll go into. But I'm going to share a story about myself with money. I had to beg my husband to let me just try it, and I wanted to see how it happened. I originally signed up for the discount because Shakeology can tend to be expensive, but it made me feel good from the inside out, so I did everything I could. So with that being said, my husband and I both drink Shakeology. I have been able to make enough money each month to cover mine and my husband's Shakeology and still have some extra money to be able to put towards the family budget. Or if I want to sign up my kids for tumbling, I can use the money that I've made from coaching to help them do that. The biggest one week I've ever had was $200, and I've had weeks where I haven't had any. It just kind of depends on how it goes, and you're going to get out what you put in. I'm being realistic here. My upline coach has been coaching for a little bit over 3 years. She's been retired hairstyles for a year. She's going to make over 6 figures this year just by coaching, building a team, and helping others. And she's helping her team help others along the way. So I'm a realist. I'm sharing how it's benefited me and our family. Like I said, I've been able to sign up the kids for tumbling. We've been able to do extra things, and I haven't felt guilty. I've been able to buy a new shirt for myself or go get a mani-pedi and haven't felt guilty that I'm taking money away from the family budget. So who are we looking for? These are some pictures of my friends on my team. We're looking for self-starters, dreamers, goal-oriented, team players, teachable, coachable, fun, and passionate. You need to be a self-starter because you're basically starting your own business. We want dreamers because no dream is too big. You want goals. Your dreams are based on goals, and you have to hit your goals to make your dreams come true. We all work as a team helping others. You have to be able to learn, and you have to be able to show people the process to follow and how you're going to help people. Fun. If it's not fun, it's not worth it. You want to make sure that you're having fun. And passionate. You have to be passionate about helping yourself, passionate about helping others, passionate about making a difference. Obesity is at a crazy rate in the United States. And if all of us coaches could just help one person, 2 people, we could get about half the obesity down. But it's more of showing people, educating them how they can have a lifestyle change and not feel guilty about what they're doing. So if those are anything that you feel like you are, then that's what we're looking for. How do you get started? The best way to get started is to sign up with a challenge pack. Basically meaning the challenge pack sorry, Aiden was here. Basically, the challenge pack is 30 days Shakeology, the workouts. If you use the 21-day fix, that's a great place to start. It comes with a portion control containers, a meal guide book, the workout DVDs, and you get to keep all of that, and the $40 coach fee. $40 coach sign-up fee is waived. So basically, you want to be a product of the product. So you want to drink your Shakeology every day, do your workouts, and share. People will see what you're doing. If you look at this picture, this is about a little bit over a year span. My weight fluctuated within 5 pounds from April 15 to June 2016. But as you can see, my workouts and what I'm doing, it's working. How I started was with the 21-day Fit 6 trade. And it kicked my butt, but it was good, and it made me feel good. So you're a coach. Now what? You get added to team pages. We introduce you to the team. We introduce you on your Facebook page. There's team Facebook groups. There's a new coach university that trains you. You get one-on-one coaching with the coach that you sign up with, which sign up with me. You get one-on-one coaching with me. We do phone calls, emails, texts, whatever is the best way for us to communicate to keep you on the track of what your goals are. You want to let people know that you're open for business. Let people know that this is what you're doing. You got to take a leap of faith and follow it. If I didn't take that leap of faith almost 2 years ago, I don't know where I would be now. Actually, I know where I would be now. I'd still be miserable, more overweight than I am. Well, I'm still working, still unhappy, sad, taking it out on others, and still have a horrible relationship with food. So, you gotta take that leap of faith. You find a success partner. Some people have 1, some people have 2. You want to find a success partner that will help you keep track of your goals. And you guys have similar goals. There's tons of support, whether it's myself, my upline, your fellow coaches, people that you work with. And then you meet new friends along the way, and there's lots of love. If you ever feel like you're struggling, you can put a question in any of the groups, and somebody will help you. Whether it's myself, if I'm your coach, or a fellow coach, or a team coach. I know we're covering a lot of information here, so thank you for listening and taking notes. What else do we do now that you're a coach? There's weekly team calls, there's monthly team challenges, team building events, recognition, and accountability. We all hold each other accountability. We do fun games like bingo, and you get a prize. And then you also get recognition for helping others. Success Club Point is basically a life that you change. We look at it as a life you change. That's one more that you're helping. And when we do calls, it can all be a big team call, or it could be a little team call. It just kind of depends on what's on the calendar for that month. But you always know when calls are. You know what events are going on. I got to go to my first summit this year, and it was in Nashville, and I got to meet some coaches that I hadn't met in person, because we are all from different areas, but I got to meet them in person, and it was amazing. We do local events every quarter, and we meet with people. Sometimes we get to meet with our fellow team coaches. Sometimes we don't. Like I said, we all live in different places. We recognize each other on business goals, personal goals, fitness goals, health goals, team goals, and we all hold each other accountability. In the next 24 hours, the person who invited you to this webinar is going to ask you, what did you like most about the presentation? Does Team Beachbody feel like something that could help you achieve your goals? If you don't know the answer to that, it's okay. But we will ask you, how comfortable was it? What don't you understand? Let's talk about this. Because we know we invited you to this presentation, or we asked you to watch this presentation because we feel you would be a terrific coach and be able to help people. So don't be afraid to have an open mind while you're watching the presentation. Think about what becoming a coach can do for you. Who can you help? And what are my goals and dreams? I've shared what becoming a coach has done for me. It's made me stronger from the inside out. I've been able to help tens of people, not hundreds, but I'm working on it. Whether they get something from me or not, I'm there for their motivation. I help keep them going. And what are my goals and dreams? My big, scary goal and dream is to be able to stay home and be the one to put my kids off to school and be the one here when they get home from school. And also have my husband so that he can have a job that he enjoys and doesn't have to go to work just to go to work. Sorry if you guys saw that message. I just plugged my laptop in. So just think about that. That is the end of my presentation. So I want to say thank you all for watching. I really appreciate the time that you took to read this and listen to what I had to say. It means a lot to have your support and listen to what I'm doing. And hello to whoever's watching. I appreciate it. It doesn't tell me who's there. Aiden decided to join me, so he wants to say hello. Hello. And he is a Shakeology fan as well. So once again, thank you very much for watching me. I appreciate it. I look forward to all your questions, comments, any feedback that you may have. I look forward to hearing it, seeing it, and I look forward to working with you in the future. And thank you again for watching. Have a great night.